With fears of overvaluation in the stock market, most charts show at least some bearish undertones. Redwire, for instance, still hasn't broken its steepest uptrend line, even though it dipped this week with slightly above average bearish volume. So attention will be directed at whether price holds at or above this green range during this next fib time zone interval and keep along the incline of the steeper uptrend line. Now on to SPY, where the uptrend was broken towards the end of 2024. In this case, there's also room to fall a bit more even if daily bearish volume remains around average levels near 55 million. The most relevant support is the gap fill region, which would only more realistically be breached if ALMA were to stay lower than MA, and for a rune lower to preferably go over 80, while Bollinger Band's %B would need to fall through the 20s at the same time CCI values fall below the channel. As for the Qbts chart, we can place a fib range and time zone based on the last upswing. After today's gap down, a neutral to bullish phase could be next under conditions where bearish volume stays at or below the low 100 range, likely resulting in a slight bounce approximating this fib spiral. However, if selling were to remain strong into next week, a continuation down to the $2 range and the 1.618 extension level could be in sight. Especially if a rune lower stays near 100, Bollinger Band's %B remains in the lower 30% range, while CCI values fall under the channel and ALMA crosses under MA. These kind of indicator values would also apply if a bearish acceleration were to take nanonuclear under the 20 barrier to trigger a double top reversal during this month. Achr Aviation's key support range is around here. It also happens to be the threshold for a potential double top reversal. However, since price has only lowered slightly with relatively low volume compared to other stocks this week, it might not be too strange to see price remain within this range towards the second half of the month, especially if a rune upper stays over 70 while a rune lower remains under 30. At the same time, Bollinger Band's %B and CCI values stay over 50. At the same time, it would be preferable to have daily volume remain under 72 million. For more on Achr Aviation and these other companies, follow Ascencore. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.